What's up, guys? Back in today with the final reaction to Mayonaka Heart. I always keep calling it Heart Punch because I think there's an anime called Mayonaka Punch, and I keep mixing up Heart Tune and Heart and Punch for some reason. But yeah, should be a pretty fun final episode today. I've enjoyed the series overall. I think it's been good. Nothing out extraordinary, but I think it's been a pretty fun time. Funny enough, I actually much more enjoyed the first half than the second half, which is not sure if that's usual. But there certainly has been a bit of lacking quality, especially the episode before last week was terrible in terms of quality. But yeah, overall I've enjoyed this. I would like to see a season 2. I'd like to see even more of the girls, see them progress. I think honestly Shinobu was a bit of a shame this season. Seems like she's a bit of a fan favourite, yet she's had such less time than all of the other girls in terms of her like progress. I would have liked to seen a bit more of her in that front. So yeah, this girl stood out last week. I can't remember what that stands for, but Ask for the moon deshita. So Hug Notes was I think Apollo's like favorite band or something, or Rika's favorite band. Someone let me know in the. I think I found out after the last episode. They did speak about it earlier on the season. You got the money too, little girl? Ah. What are they looking at? Half and half. Was the cover really that amazing? They're all just staring at it in silence like that. Oh shit. Is she a competitor, is she? They got a whole band here. What the hell's this? She's sleepy. Oh, this is rude, isn't it? Celestial. Does this feel like Scott Pilgrim right now? Well, what's going on here? It's got a music battle we got going on. I remember. Oh, what's that movie? I used to watch a few like girly movies because I had an older sister, so I used to like. I mean, I enjoyed some of them. To be honest, like Mean Girls, I thought it was quite fun. Stuff like that. There's a few fun ones. A lot of it was just slop though. But I remember watching one that was about like like these like band battles. Like I forget what it was, but this is rude. I guess this might just be like the space for these people to do it. This is like where the city. This is Japan, so I imagine they've probably got to get like some kind of permit or something to perform in a public space like this. I think in the UK people just do it, just go on the street and do it. But why did they pick here of all places? There's literally a performance going on a couple meters away from you, and what the whole bloody band here. It's rude. They want to beef her or something? Like, what's the deal with this? You know what's going to happen here, though, don't you? All those people are just going to go over there. Can I get a refund, actually? Well, that'd be hilarious. Here's your CD back. But you know these guys are going to be good. Debut. First year debut. Year since. Okay, yeah. Sorry, wasn't that horribly. And people really know them. Even these middle-aged parents. Bit unrealistic, no? And yeah, that happened a lot sooner than I thought it was. I thought they would at least start performing before they all went over. I thought like they might listen and be like, oh yeah, you know what, that sounds really good. I'm going to go over there. No, I mean all of them know them. Again, seems slightly unrealistic in terms of maybe they're really famous. I don't know. I feel like there would already be people here expecting them if they were really famous. But we got like 5-year-old girls and then middle-aged parents, and they all know them. I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. But yeah, disastrous. Disastrous for Rika. Rika. How do you pronounce that? I feel like Rika is Rika, whereas Rika is Rikka. Is there like a slight distinction between them? Sniper. But I gotta say, I like the ending, opening a lot, but I love the ending of the series. Love it. But yeah, you know what? I've in this final episode here, I think I can pretty confidently say, I'm still not really sure, but I do think my favourite is probably the VTuber girl. I think she's kind of won me over. There she is, right there. I think she's probably won me over during the span of the season. For the most portion, it was the pink-haired girl. But I think the VTuber's just like notched it a little bit. Could this girl be trying any less? It's almost like she's trying so hard to not try. That's loud as fuck, isn't it? I thought I recognised that song for a second there. This feels familiar. It sounds kind of familiar, this song. This not so much, but what the hell? How does this song feel so familiar to me? It feels like it's like inspired by a song I really like. Yeah, they are good. Seriously, what the hell? What's wrong with this girl? They're trying to do everything to make her like some kind of slob. Oh, I burped. Sound like Eddie from Silent Hill 2. No, I was literally just about to say. I was about to say start performing and see what happens, but honestly, I think that might be even more embarrassing. She's gonna start performing and you just can't even hear it over this. Just there, just trying, like a worm trying to squirm its way out of the dirt. I was gonna say, just pack it up. Sounds bad, I know. Just pack it up, Rico. I don't think there's any. These guys have got, look how much equipment they've got. They've got like 3 amps, drum set, electric guitars. Like, yeah, no. Can't even hear you. Yeah, Yamabuki's still there. That would be quite funny to see Yamabuki just like, fuck this. Join that crowd. You're not reaching him, Rika. Like the difference in... She is doing her best, bless her. But yeah, the difference in like tone and genre is crazy. It's not a good matchup. That's not your fault. It's just like, but how was anyone meant to foresee this happening? And honestly, pretty rude of these people just to go right next to her like that. Okay, the backstory. Love at first listen. Yeah, pretty normal thing actually. In the calm of the night. Wasn't that amazing? Your first ever song written gets picked up by a label. How incredibly lucky is that? And yeah, we did hear about this, didn't we? I've only wanted the voice. See, I'm not sure if it's respectable or scummy that person from the label just said it so outwardly like that. Like, yeah, we don't need that person. We just need the one of you. I feel like they'd be a bit more slight about that, and like go behind their back and be like, yeah, leave her, and we'll give you a contract, like that kind of. Yeah. So I guess decent from that guy to just be straight up and say it like that, but doesn't make any better still, I guess. You're already crying. Oh shit, he's brought out the lights in daytime. He's brought out the lights in 12 o'clock at noon, midday. That's how you know it's serious. Oh yeah, Mabuki. Oh, there she is. She's also wearing hug notes. Oh, was he? Oh, they didn't work very well. Pretty sure that whole audience that came here just like happened to just be here. I face like a wet dog. A sad wet dog. What you got, Rika? Trials. Trails. Was it trails or trials? My bad. She said it. Trails, I think. I had a bit of a brain fart reading that for some reason. Glass marble. I've got a. I think I said this before. I've got a hoodie like that, and it looks horrible on me. I mean, again, I brought this up in the intro, but the quality a couple of episodes ago was horrid. I'll say they've done a lot better in these last couple of episodes, like quality of animation wise. Looks a ton better. There's only really that one episode that looked terrible. I wonder what happened with that. From that point, I was kind of expecting these last two episodes to not look great either, but they've certainly looked a ton better. So I wonder what the deal with that episode was. Maybe it was just incredibly low priority. That was good. I liked it. Encore? Where's the audience begging for an encore? Encore? What you want about? Yeah, it was a nice song. Nice little flashbacks there as well. Sheeple. That's accurate. Accurate. Like the song they wrote together. The song that made you. They picked a photo. You picked a photo with them. What are you on about? You stole their viewers. You stole their area. What do you mean they're taking a photo with you? Take the piss. Man, this girl's got like 20 different personality traits. It's too much. Yes. Not exactly the tone of music we're singing here, but I like the attitude we're given. It is hilarious though, all of this, and then we get to like the sweetest, most lovely sounding song ever. You'd expect some kind of like punk rock or something. We've got heavy metal. I like the attitude. Go get him. Good job, you and Yamabuki. Let's go, ladies. So, yeah, what was the first note? Like all that attitude, like and it's just like the tone shift is crazy. I don't know how those girls snuck there. They went all the way around. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this song would just be lovely. Good question, actually. Why is she whispering to her? There's nobody else in the world. She still whispers. What's that about? But yeah, nice performance there. Nice song. We didn't ever get to see what happened to the audience. No, who cares, to be fair. Fickle sheeple. Nah. Convincing, ladies. Yeah, even like things like this. We're not like, why's Shinobu not talking at all? Like, it feels like she's been shafted a bit this season. I don't know about you guys. Feels like she's just got much less like presence, screen time than everybody else. She does speak. Nice. She does speak. Right, lucky you're in Japan. Look at your legs, lady. Kono Yamabuki. I think I only lost my wallet once, and luckily I think it was on the bus to work, and someone handed it in, which was nice of them. Oh yeah. I mean, you can see it that way if you want to. I feel like that's a pretty negative way of looking at things like that. I mean, yes, in essence, I guess that is kind of true, especially with like the stan culture. That people can only have like one favorite singer. If you like Taylor Swift, you can't like so and so and like so on. So it kind of makes sense. I imagine it's actually quite, maybe even more intense in Japan with stuff like that, like idol culture and stuff, perhaps. So maybe I'm not in the best place to speak on it, but me personally, I love loads of bands. I'll go watch any of the bands I like. It's not like I'll go see. Uh, like you have favorites, of course, but I don't think it's like mutually exclusive like that. I think you can, yeah, you can listen to lots of music. It is a shame though when like she was just absolutely brutalized right there. Like as soon as that band turned up, it was just like, oh fuck this. I like them. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna give this girl 2 seconds. Like even out of politeness. Don't know about you guys. Even if I did like the band over there, I'd feel like if I was like the last person, I'd be like, uh, I want to go over there and watch, but I don't want to leave you with no one. I feel quite rude, but no, the people could give a shit. The sheeple, I think they called them. But I mean, you can expect this to happen. It's like I get this. I'm the same way a little bit, I guess. But it is kind of like well, you released your album a couple months ago. It was massively popular. I mean, I'm making up a hypothetical situation right now. I released my album a couple months ago, and it was massively popular. Loads of people listened, but the biggest artists right now just released their album, and now everyone stopped listening to mine, and everybody's now listening to that, and that's getting hundreds of thousands of streams, and is number one, and so on. Like, should you feel sad and disappointed? A little bit, yeah, but it's what happens in music. Things move fast. People move fast. The next kind of big thing is literally like, always just around the corner. So you should really like. She needs to get used to this. Is maybe what I'm trying to say here. Been yapping for a minute. Apologies, guys. But yeah, she needs to get used to this because this is probably going to be a very common occurrence. Maybe not to this degree because that must feel absolutely terrible to have something like that happen to you. But yeah, it's just the nature of the beast in this regard, isn't it? Yeah, she did get it right there, but again, it is quite a. She says it like that's a really bad thing. I think it's some. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's that same guy. So he now manages Celestial, of course. I guess I'm not really sure how that. Wait, what? You saying her whole album cover and like this logo is literally their company logo, but with an X through it. God, can you be any more on the nose with that? Surely that like violates some kind of like copyright laws. I know Japan loves their fucking copyright laws. I'm firsthand. I know that fucking better than anyone. Maybe not better than anyone, but for the last like 12 weeks been having to deal with this shit every time I upload a Tam on B-side video. Literally every fucking week they take it down, goes back up, take it down, submit a claim, submit a counter notification, wait 2 weeks, get it back up, fucking take the piss. And I don't know how YouTube keeps getting away with letting them do it, because I always get my videos back. So surely they should stop fucking letting them copyright my videos if they accept that they're fine and fit fair use. Takes a piss, man. Sorry. Yeah, quite the message she's sending out there. Fuck this record company. A symbol for defiance. Yeah, no, well, yeah, I can see that. But yeah, what the hell? And lights on this train? Weird shot. Like something out of Silent Hill. I'm not even going to bother sorting out the timer. We're right near the end. It's like the other world from Silent. It's like Silent Hill 3 right here. What the hell? Rusty ass train. I mean, don't make that your whole personality. Is what I'd say. don't make. It's kind of like what I said with Taylor Swift. A lot of her songs are just about like ex-boyfriends and stuff. I mean, it works for her, to be fair, but I can't imagine devoting like your time to this is worth it. To hating on this like company. Good job on you for wanting to prove them wrong. But why give them any more like publicity or anything? With those guys in the past. This is interesting, isn't it? Yamabuki's so emotional. This. I mean, he is massively invested, so it makes sense. But... Look at those lovebirds. Will we even see Shinobu? We will. Kind of thought we wouldn't for a second there, because she was not in the shot. How far away is her wallet? Bloody hell. You make her cry. Again. That's a nice moment though, isn't it? I mean, I said this the last few weeks, but she's my least favourite of the girls, so... Unfortunately, I do think she is probably Apollo. Voice actress personality quiz. Yeah, I love this ending song right here. None of your damn now. Who are they seeing? Who are you all seeing? Very beautiful. Who? Me? Thank you. I'm joking. Well, the cameraman. What the hell? Sure to make of that ending. But yeah, pretty good episode. Like I said, she's my least favorite of the girls, so it's like it's one of those things. Maybe I'm being quite ironic with what I said earlier, but like they're really nice scenes, but it does kind of feel sad that your favorite girl isn't the one in those scenes. And my least favorite one is, but yeah, pretty good episode for Rika. Like I said, I like the performances there. The songs were fantastic, weren't they? I think that was her voice actress doing all of them as well, so that was amazing. But yeah, like the flashbacks during the duet, especially, I think that was probably the best moment of this episode for me. Although these moments at the end were really quite touching as well, especially seeing Yamabuki and his like investment making him so emotional. With this talk with Rika at the end here, like I said, there was some great stuff. Quite on the nose stuff as well, of course, but I think they've done a really good job with that. And as I said, the quality has been a lot better in these last couple of episodes compared to that one-off, really terrible one. But yeah, solid series overall. Good ending here. As I said, I feel like my major negative with this show is Shinobu. Again, I like her character, but she really is like she really like it just felt like she got massively fucked over to me. Like I don't really hear anyone else say that, so maybe it's just me. I'm on an island with that, but I just feel like the arcs that focused on her didn't actually focus on her. They focused on her for a bit, but they not only included the other girls, but made the other girls a bit of like a focus of her kind of self-improvement arcs. So it actually like, if you see it like a progress bar, all the other girls like moved up like 20%, for example. During her like arc where she should have moved up 20%, we gave her like 5 or 10%, but we actually increased the others more as well. So it kind of like it tipped the scales a little bit on the evenness. The author's going to have favorites and such, I guess, as well, so maybe that's a part of it. But yeah, I just kind of feel like I would have liked to see much more of Shinobu, especially considering, I mean, I said this right at the start of the show, her whole deal with being an announcer / caster was the most interesting because it is such a niche, different area. I mean, VTuber, singer, actress, all pretty popular, common things that I don't know about you guys, but I've seen like a lot of stuff about, like in media, focusing on these people. But I've rarely, if ever, seen anything kind of focused on a commentator, and how hard it would be to get into that area. Now, to bring back what I said a minute ago about me saying this at the start of the series, I also said at the start of the series that how do you make it also interesting to improve upon that area? I imagine a lot of it would just be like learning facts about the thing you're announcing, or learning a bit more about the things you're in. Like, again, I don't really know, so that's why I was really interested in it. And I guess maybe the author had the same experience where it's like, what do I do with this? Maybe that's why we didn't see like too much of her, especially in her kind of role. But what we did see was really good, to be fair. But it's just we just didn't see nearly enough. And even like the small inputs the characters have, like the VTuber and the actress, they were always like inputting their opinion here or there. She's not the type of girl to do that, Shinobu, but like they're always like sporadically, even through the episode today, like they're always like popping up here and there, inputting like nice, cute things. Whereas Shinobu's just like she's not even massively involved even in like the group stuff. So yeah, I feel that's my biggest negative of this show. Other than that, though, I've enjoyed it. It's been a good time. The girls all have like distinct personalities that I like. Some more than others, of course. I think Yamabuki was pretty awesome. I liked his character quite a lot. He could have been very annoying and awful, but I think they've done his character really well and made him so like pompous and such that he actually like is really likable. Especially seeing these more emotional moments, like the end of the episode here, and just how invested he is in these girls. But yeah, solid series overall. I would like to see a season 2, and in that season 2, I would like to see a bit more of Shinobu. Yeah, pretty solid end here. Again, this wasn't like my favorite arc or anything. I think, as I said earlier, the earlier episodes actually were probably my favorites of this series. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode and the series overall in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Quite a lot of the app in there, so apologies, but thank you guys for watching, and have a good rest of your day, guys.